Media.
Hey, it's Monday, here we go. It's the Call Me Tony Show.
Hey guys, it is Monday, May 12th, 2025. My name is Tony. This is my podcast, and welcome to it. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and like every year, it wasn't what I would call easy. It's strange. A day that is meant to celebrate love and gratitude, but for some of us is a sharp reminder of something we never really had. Or maybe it's something we had in pieces, moments that felt like love but never quite fit together to form anything solid. I was told when I was a kid that when I became a parent, I'd understand a lot more about my own parents. I'd understand the rules, the lessons, the boundaries, why they did what they did, and why they were how they were. But here I am at 52 years old, a father of two. One of my kids is an adult, and the other one is about to graduate from high school. And I can honestly say that I understand less now than I did when I was a child. Because I can't conceive of any situation, any mindset, any overwhelming pressure that would make me treat my kids the way my mother treated me. It wasn't all bad. It's important for me to say that because there's a part of me that still loves her, a part of me that still wants her love, even now. Part of me that remembers those moments where she would show affection, when she would almost smother me with love. But those moments were a bit confusing. They often left me feeling a little panicked, actually. Like something wasn't quite right. Like I needed space because I couldn't force myself to feel safe. I wanted her love. I craved her love, but I never really trusted it because no matter how safe I felt with her, no matter how warm or genuine she seemed, there was always this tension underneath, a sense that it could all change at any moment. And usually it did. Sometimes I'd go months thinking that we were finally connecting. I'd share things with her, thoughts, dreams, fears. I'd let myself believe that she was really listening, that she really cared. But eventually, she'd use these same things against me. She'd turn my own words into weapons. She'd take the moments I thought were safe and twist them into something painful. Or she'd share these details with an abusive family member who would use the information against me. And still, I kept trying. I kept sharing. I kept hoping that one day things would be different, that one day she'd see me. Me, not just an extension of herself, not as an obligation, not as someone to be controlled, criticized, but as her son. I didn't give up on that hope until about 2 years ago. And that's when I saw something I think I'd always known. She wasn't just indifferent to my happiness, she was actually trying to poison it. And at 50 years old, I decided that enough was enough. But that doesn't mean that I am at peace with it because she's still alive. And because even now, there's this part of me that can't completely let go. My head tells me to give up hope because the best way to predict future behavior is to look at past behavior. I tell myself that whatever chance I thought we had was just an illusion. But there's this other voice in me, the one that whispers, where there's life, there's hope. And I hate that voice because I know it's lying. I know it's trying to keep me hooked on something that's never going to happen. It's not like I don't understand that she's old. Of course, tomorrow isn't guaranteed. And when she's gone, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a part of me that wishes I'd done something more. But what can I do? I've spent my whole life trying to reach her, trying to earn her love, trying to be good enough, trying to be something she would be proud of. And none of it has ever worked. To make it worse, I can't help but compare her to my father. I mean, he wasn't perfect either. He was at least as bad as she was when I was a kid. But the difference, the thing that changed everything is that in my mid 20s, he came to me. He looked me in the eye and he apologized. No excuses, no deflection. He just owned it. He told me that he was sorry for being such a bad father. He begged for my forgiveness. And he didn't just stop there. He promised to do whatever it took to make up for his mistakes. And he did. He didn't just say he was sorry, he showed it. For the rest of his life, he showed it. He actually died apologizing. He never forgave himself. But my mother, she always had reasons. She always had excuses. She's always had someone else to blame. Me, my siblings, the circumstances, her upbringing. Always something to deflect. Always something to protect her from just having to admit that she hurt me. And she's always forgiven herself a little too easily. And I can't respect that. Mother's Day is supposed to be a celebration. But for me, it's a reminder. It's a reminder that I have a mother who's still alive, but she may as well be a stranger. It's a reminder that I'm the parent of two amazing kids, and I can't even begin to understand how she could look at her children the way she looked at me, with that mix of distance, manipulation, and disdain. I don't think I'll ever understand it. And maybe that's something I need to make peace with. But I don't know how to make peace with it because it still hurts. So if you're listening to this and you've got a mom that you can call, you've got a mom who cares, you've got a mom who shows up, even if it's imperfectly, please don't take that for granted. And if you're like me, if Mother's Day, it just cuts a little deeper, I want you to know that you're not alone. It's okay to feel that loss, even if it's a loss of something you never really had. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. And it's okay to want something better. You are not alone.